this. One, two. Alright, looks like I got good sound. Starting a whole new system here, so we never know. We'll find out. Alright. Little Tesla effect. Oh, come on. New software, so I might have to take 2 attempts until I get everything configured right. I think that's taken me my last game. Not gonna help for restarting stuff. Okay, well, it looks like we're having a frame rate problem. You'll have to give me a second to reconfigure here. Let's see if I can fix that. Yeah, I can close that. Yeah, I gotta close down a few things. It kind of helps. Windows likes to open everything in there imaginable. So I don't think I need AutoCAD running. What else can I kill? Million services. I really need one day to just properly optimize. Alright. Let's give one more chance here. Try this again. It's running a little better. I'm still getting a warning, but we'll see. Change profile. Let's start it on profile. We're going to put it on casual. I can do most of these puzzles, but there is one that is a real pain in the ass, and unless you want to see me here for 3 hours on one puzzle, you want me to be able to skip that one. So this is probably one of my favorite characters. Always liked old PIs, and this is set in cyberpunk and Technor style detective game.
Where am I? Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy.
Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided.
So this is the sixth one in the series. There's Martian Miranda. I can't speak. I can't think what the original one was. And where I started Under a Killing Moon. And hearing James Earl Jones recite Edgar Allan Poe's. Wow. That's creepy. Then there's oh man, Pandora directed. This is the fifth one. I could just look at the Steam library and see all this one. Science Theater.
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore. These days, I'm known for being a man who gets things done, no matter what the cost. You got a job that pays? I'll do it. No questions asked. I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor. That a man can remain untarnished as others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him. Even a set of principles can slowly slip from your grasp. The world has a way of beating you into submission. Circumstances change. The guilty aren't always punished. Temptations become obsessions, and love can be violently taken, leaving it empty and hollow. Each day, innocence fades, and your character weakens. That's not all at once, but a piece at a time until you can't be put back together again. You finally realize the only way to get ahead in this world is to make sure you're on the winning side, and then do anything you can to stay alive. I don't know why I'm so reflective tonight. Maybe I finally crossed the Rubicon, but that's not true either. I passed that sign miles back and didn't even pause to take a picture. Maybe I just feel extra guilty tonight for what I'm about to do. Time when I would have never agreed to do something this despicable. I can't explain why I do this, but maybe Judas would understand.
Drag him into the speeder! Look! The top window! I think we got him. Let's get out of here.
Hey, you! Over here!
Like me waking up any night after DJing at Thursday.
Finally! What was all that commotion outside anyway? Howza, you really got a hit on the head. Remember me? Your old pal Huck? Seriously, you look clueless.
Who or what are you?
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your smart Alex, your personal assistant, version 1.5, fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions you don't want to know. I'm your trusty, tech-savvy sidekick, whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice, case notes, and I'm also a confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial on my usage?
I think I can skip the tutorial. I've done this enough. And then I'll forget something important. Alright. Let's take a look around his office. I have a
What on earth is this amount of cash doing in my office? If someone was trying to hire me to do something, it probably wasn't legal. I better put this away until I know exactly why it's here. Oh boy, a fax. Well, it's another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Key Lime Largo. I'll put this in my comic book rack. My friend Louie runs the Brew and Stew, and this is his personal brand of coffee. I gotta say, it packs a wallop. When things get slow in the detective business, I've always been able to fall back on my skills as a dance instructor. More furniture I don't recognize. It's a note from my old friend Archie Ellis. Apparently he's out of town doing some research. When he returns, I'll need to ask him about the case we're working on. Ah, the Colonel. He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
I always get the chill of fear down my spine whenever I think of him. Well, I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done this? And why? These are the fedoras I've collected over the years, and I take great care of them. Hey, one of these has a hole in it. How did that happen?
Old trusty sidearm. Been with me since the beginning. You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam, bam! Bam! Bam, bam! Bam! And you!
This is me in D&D, I swear.
Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know.
Oh my hell. Oh yeah, now I remember. Sometimes, I wish I had a talking gumball machine as my wacky sidekick.
Obviously, for those who don't know Mystery Science Theater, that's a reference to Kevin Murphy's character. who plays the smart Alex in this one.
Blue's always useful. No messages on the vid file.
Sorry about that.
PI rules are for sissies. I've been able to achieve a certain level of success ignoring all the rules of my business. Whoa, this melted chocolate bar has been in here for a while. Chocolate always reminds me of Clint, one of the residents at Chandler Avenue.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get her fixed soon, I'll go insane! Dory me paso lot Joe.
What do you mean, go insane? Seems to me you're already there.
How do you get lost before I eat that chocolate-colored hat of yours?
Oh, my decoder ring. The resort sounds like an upscale condo community. Definitely not something I'm interested in.
The Maltese Falcon? I don't remember picking up this little souvenir. How long was I knocked out?
It's my Gene Autry fake book. Whenever I'm feeling low, I can sing the songs of my hero. Oh, man. My Richie Havens signature guitar signature disappeared. That'll teach me to get an autograph with a dry erase marker. Man, this record's broken in two.
Yes, the tutorial on how to combine.
Ah, my old trusty Victrola still seems the same.
Now look at everything.
Man, this record's broken in two. Huh? It's a bottle of stupid glue.
I guess luck counts for something.
Well, I definitely remember my Gene Autry record. It's my one stability in this crazy world.
Ah, my old trusty Victrola still seems the same. Plays my 78s.
I close my eyes
One of my
and
golf partners.
dream
Old
of
Bogey, we
one,
call him.
the one I love so
My indispensable water cooler still doesn't have paper cups. Footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back, but I've never had the nerve to open it all the way. The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange. Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me. What's up with the bed? Looks like it's for a Lothario instead of some hard-working down-on-his-luck PI. Am I going crazy here?
Take a bite out of it.
Yeah, I remember years ago, I was finishing up the latest Mike and Ike Candy Kids adventure, and I realized I devoured several chapters and it wasn't agreeing with me. I could feel my stomach churning like a volcano, and I realized I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom.
Oh, what? I'll get you, Murphy, if it's the last thing I do.
Yeah, it's kind of been a sore spot in our relationship ever since. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Looks like a genuine antique instead of something I... Well, that's new.
I guess I cut that one off. Let's go outside.
So it wasn't a horrible dream. There are gun shell casings and a shot-out window above the electronics shop. I know I'm involved, but how? I should investigate the area and then find out if anybody else heard the commotion. Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea. That's an empty vial. Lead pipes are always magically drawn to my skull like moths to the flame. This photo was taken from the top floor of the electronics shop. Who's over there spying on me? No one knows these back alleys of Chandler quite like me.
Where's he shooting from? Look, the top window. I just shut out our headlight.
I remember speeder headlights coming down the alleyway. It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on.
He's injected himself. I don't care. Drag him into the speeder.
I think someone was getting abducted. It looks like the dumpster escaped unscathed. Motor oil, the secret ingredient to Louis' Armageddon blend. Louis usually up at this time. I should ask him if he heard anything.
Let's see what I picked up here.
Whoa, it's a picture of me at my office. Someone's been spying on me from the top floor of the electronics shop. It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on. Mike and Ike Hammer. Murder, my sweet. I have no desire to ride that streetcar. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
I'm pretty sure every one of your cases involves the Snow White warehouse somehow.
It's locked, and I need to find a way to open it. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
Room with all the donors.
The green screen leads me to believe that they're going to Photoshop someone else in later. Hey, that's my ex-wife's boyfriend. What is this guy mad about? PI rule number 47. Never trust anyone with a monocle. Well, this joker might have taken submit a headshot too seriously. Meow.
I'm surprised I haven't got a visit from one of my cats around here. These look funny. They have something on every one of them.
He looks a little too young to be in here. Most likely to pose in front of leather-bound books. Well, this must have been taken at a movie premiere. Most likely to become an enforcer for the Mafia. I'll make him an offer he can't refuse. Family isn't just a thing. It's the only thing. Hey, put some clothes on. Collared shirt says business, but the daiquiri says party. You know, the older I get, the younger everyone else seems to look. Oh, sure. Show off that you were in Paris. That is easily in the top 10 best mustaches I've ever seen. Mrs. Havisham? Hey, it's a better-looking version of me. Groovy. I don't trust that cat, not one bit. Most likely to be first married. Most likely to be a U.S. Senator. It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Licorice rope.
Probably won't get all of those. I won't really bother. I do have a playthrough where I did and unlock the back room.
Well, looks like Louis at the Bruin Stew is preparing to open up shop. You should go talk to him. Maybe he heard something.
I'm here to see my pal Louie, but I see a pretty brunette at the counter. I have the feeling she recognizes me, but I have no idea who she is.
Well, hello, stranger.
This totally feels like a dream.
That has got to be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Just for that, I'm gonna get you some coffee.
Sure. I like it like my heart.
Black?
Choices.
Nope. Super sweet and loaded with cholesterol.
Is that blood? Ow! Oh, hush. Been out picking fights again?
Yeah, sounds like stranger danger.
You shouldn't go drinking without me. Next time, call me and we'll get sloshed together. Ah, geez, I'm late. I got a new extension at work. I'll send it to your smart Alex. Please, go see Dr. Donahue at the North Hill Clinic. Call me after and tell me what she says about that noggin of yours. See you, Uncle Louie.
See you, Taylor.
Mr. Murphy, what are you doing here?
Mr. Murphy? Come on, Louie. What happened to Moith?
Is there something I can do for you? Because if not, I got stuff to do in the back.
Hey, tell me when you had time to remodel this place. I mean, I was in here a couple of days ago.
Couple of days ago? You drunk again? I told you, you ain't allowed in here. You've been drinking.
Let's go with an acid trip.
I am stone cold sober. Other than my head, I feel totally normal. It's everything else that's weird.
What happened to your head?
I don't know. I woke up on the fire escape. I go into my apartment and everything is different. The street, Chelsea's newsstand, you, everything is completely different. I mean, I don't know whether I'm tripping here or having a bad dream or something.
What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
I don't know, but something with Chelsea.
Chelsea? What day do you think it is? No, hold on. What year do you think it is?
What year? Are you serious? It's 2043.
Oh, jeez. Look at that calendar. Over there, on the fridge.
2050. What the hell's going on here? Last night, Chelsea and I went to the Golden Pagoda. I think the wording was very, very attractive.
Oh, no!
What? It's me.
Look, somebody has stolen our car. I mean, here I am, my speeder's stolen out here. I'm sitting on a great... God, that was hot!
Oi! Would you guys like a lift to the cop shop?
No, we'll walk.
He's really just trying to do us a favor.
Chelsea, I'm getting a really bad feeling about this. It's like some sort of deja vu.
The Fabergé World Tour 44, the most exotic and exquisite exhibit of the day.
Who's your mate?
Oh, that's Tex. He's having a very bad day.
That true, Tex?
Oh, no, everything's just going peachy.
Well, things could get worse, sir.
He shot me. He shot both of us. He shot me. There's nothing. Why isn't there anything?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mike. It wasn't last night. It was 7 years ago.
What the hell is that?
Looks like you got injected with something. Maybe that's what's messing with your head. Maybe it's that goose egg. Either way, buddy, you gotta see a doctor.
What about Chelsea? Where is she? I mean, is she okay?
You said to never say nothing about her. Never again.
Louis, I don't know what kind of bastard I turned into over these last 7 years, but this is me, Tex. You've got to tell me where Chelsea is. Louis, please tell me.
That night, you and Chelsea just disappeared. You showed up a few weeks later. You couldn't remember nothing then neither. But Chelsea, she never showed up.
Yeah, those gunshots we heard have to be connected to me. I'd better get out there and investigate before the cops get here.
Mike, you really need to see a doctor. You can't drive in this condition. I'll call a cab. I'll have them wait till you're ready to go.
Let's ask him some questions.
It sure is good to have the old mice back. I don't want to get all mushy, but I missed you, Mike. We don't get too much of that stuff around here anymore. Cops have been good about cleaning things up. I got no idea who would have been doing the shooting or getting taken. Clint's done a real nice job, don't you think? Good to see the neighborhood getting fixed up. I don't got a ladder. You might want to check at the Golden Gate Hotel. They've been doing a bunch of renovations. I like that Archie fella. Real friendly. Don't always understand what he's talking about, but hey, different strokes for different folks, right? Yeah, nice to have some fresh blood here on Chandler Avenue. Not really the kind of place I do a lot of shopping at, but some folks seem to like it fine. You know, I love Chelsea like she was my own daughter. I still miss her, even after all this time. I forget. You don't remember nothing about Taylor. She works for the Bay City Mirror, does a lot of investigations, and she's a real peach. Sweet, smart, funny. I wasn't too happy that you and her were spending time together, but maybe she was seeing through all that tough guy stuff. She's good that way.
Hey, wait a second. I hear that a lot with anyone I know.
Oh, me? I'm just the same as always. Just a little less of me than I used to be. I wish I could tell you everything you can't remember, but I don't know much. You and Chelsea went missing, and then you showed up out of nowhere a few weeks later. A couple of days after, you was gone again. I only saw you a few times after that. A couple of years went by, and then you came back, and something bad had happened to you. I don't know what, but it made you hard and mean, and you just got worse. You got to where I didn't even want you around anymore.
Well, I can't go to the North Hill Clinic. Not now. I need to investigate the crime scene to find out what happened before the police arrive. Inspector Burns finally opened his own barbecue joint. I bet it tastes just like arson in your mouth. That's Rook's Pawn Shop. Behind Rook's Pawn Shop is a dirty, ugly alcove that reminds me a lot of Rook himself. Oh, I remember the day I came back to my office to that grisly sight.
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant. And it was like they couldn't care less.
I guess people are a little apprehensive about taking that bottle back for deposit. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent. This door's just painted on. Why would a little gremlin like Rook have a basketball hoop? That's Rook's pawn shop. What's this?